Imagine a still lake, its surface a perfect mirror of the sky above. A single pebble dropped into its tranquil heart disturbs the stillness. Ripples spread outward, concentric circles reaching the very edges of the lake. Our actions are like those pebbles. Each deed, however small, creates ripples that extend far beyond the immediate moment. They touch the lives of others, shaping our world in ways seen and unseen. Just as the lake's tranquility is altered by the pebble, so too are our lives and the lives of others impacted by our actions. We are interconnected, our lives woven together in a tapestry of shared experiences. Recognizing the lasting imprint of our deeds is the first step towards living with greater awareness and intention. The ancient wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita speaks to the profound impact of our actions. It teaches that every deed, whether physical or mental, creates karmic traces that bind the soul to the cycle of birth and rebirth. These karmic imprints, known as samskaras, are like seeds planted in the field of consciousness. Actions performed with attachment, driven by desire or aversion, create strong karmic impressions. These bind us to the endless cycle of suffering, propelling us towards repeated patterns of behavior. However, the Bhagavad Gita offers a path to liberation from this cycle through selfless action, performed with awareness and detachment. When we act with mindfulness, free from ego and selfish desires, our actions carry a different quality. They become a form of offering, performed for the benefit of all beings. In this way, we purify our hearts and move closer to liberation. In the teachings of Confucius, the concept of Ren, often translated as benevolence or humaneness, lies at the heart of ethical living. Ren is the embodiment of compassion, empathy, and the desire to alleviate suffering in ourselves and others. It is the guiding principle for right action, urging us to consider the well-being of all beings in every decision we make. Cultivating Ren requires us to look inward and examine our motivations. Are our actions driven by self-interest or genuine desire to create harmony and well-being? When we act with Ren, we acknowledge our interconnectedness and strive to create a more just and compassionate world. Confucius believed that Ren is not an innate quality, but rather a virtue that must be cultivated through practice. Every interaction, every decision, presents an opportunity to choose Ren and align our actions with our highest values. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. These words, attributed to the Buddha, highlight the profound power of the mind in shaping our reality. Our thoughts are the seeds from which our actions grow, and our actions, in turn, create the world around us. If our minds are filled with negativity, greed, and hatred, our actions will inevitably reflect these qualities, perpetuating suffering and discord. Conversely, when we cultivate positive qualities such as kindness, compassion, and wisdom, our actions naturally flow from these virtues, creating ripples of peace and harmony. The Buddha taught that true happiness and liberation are found not in external circumstances, but rather in the transformation of the mind. By training our minds through mindfulness and meditation, we can uproot negative tendencies and cultivate positive qualities, creating the conditions for a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Kindness, a simple yet profound act, has the power to transform lives. A kind word, a gesture of support, a moment of genuine connection These small acts can have a ripple effect that extends far beyond the immediate moment. When we act with kindness, we not only brighten the life of others, but also nourish our own hearts, creating a virtuous cycle that uplifts and inspires. Acts of kindness have a domino effect, inspiring others to pay it forward. When we witness or experience kindness, it softens our hearts, reminding us of our shared humanity and inspiring us to extend that same kindness to others. In a world often overshadowed by negativity and division, kindness serves as a beacon of hope, illuminating the path towards a more compassionate and interconnected world. By making kindness a conscious practice, we contribute to a more positive and harmonious world, one ripple at a time. As the Dalai Lama wisely said, "Be kind whenever possible. It is always possible." In the rush of daily life, it's easy to act on autopilot, unaware of the impact of our deeds. Taking time for reflection allows us to pause, to become aware of the ripples we are creating, and to make conscious choices that align with our values. Reflection is not about dwelling on the past or judging ourselves for past mistakes. Rather, it is an opportunity to learn and grow, to understand how our actions have affected ourselves and others. By examining our intentions, motivations, and the consequences of our actions, we gain valuable insights that can guide us towards living with greater purpose and intention. We can ask ourselves, are my actions creating the ripples I want to see in the world? Am I living in a way that aligns with my values and aspirations? These questions invite us to become more conscious architects of our lives and the world around us. Reflection is an ongoing practice, a lifelong journey of self-discovery and growth. By cultivating a reflective mindset, we empower ourselves to make conscious choices that create positive ripples and contribute to a more harmonious and fulfilling life. The world we live in is a reflection of our collective actions. If we desire a world filled with more peace, kindness, and compassion, then it is up to each of us to embody these qualities in our daily lives. Every act of kindness, every effort to understand and forgive, every moment of mindful awareness creates a ripple that spreads outwards, touching the lives of others and inspiring positive change. It is never too late to change course, to make amends for past harms, and to dedicate ourselves to creating a better future. By embracing the wisdom of ancient traditions, by cultivating mindfulness and compassion, and by reflecting on the impact of our deeds, we can transform our lives and the world around us, one ripple at a time. Let us remember that we are not isolated individuals, but rather interconnected threads in the vast web of life. Our actions matter. They have the power to create ripples of hope, healing, and transformation that extend far beyond what we can imagine. Let us choose our actions wisely, for they are the brushstrokes with which we paint the masterpiece of our lives and the future of our world. If this reflection resonated with you, share this video with someone who could benefit from it. Let's inspire a wave of kindness and mindfulness together. And don't forget to subscribe for more thoughtful insights each week.